Good morning, students. In lecture number 10, we have also discussed about the tense in general and simple present tense in particular. Again, I will discuss with you some examples of simple present tense. We have already discussed that how simple present tense examples formed by the uses of am, is, are, by using the basic verbs. Again, I will give some examples from the book. We eat rice. This is the basic form of the verb eat we use in the simple present tense. This is because of the second person plural number we. I eat a rice, we eat a rice, they eat a rice. And when we use third person singular number he, she, it, the same it we change it as its. For example, third person singular number means Ashok, or we can use he eats rice. So verb is eat plus s, means this is the basic and this is the s form we use in the simple present tense in the case of this third person singular. And for the first person I, we use simply it. For the second person you and its plural you and we use it. And third person plural they, we also use it. But for the third person singular cases, we use its. Then we have one example like this. They love chocolates. They love chocolates. Here again, love is the basic form. Like this, eat here, and again we have the third person gender. She loves chocolates. Here, love plus yes. Again, we have some examples like this. We can also use in the sentences while forming the sentence of simple present. I simply say, I go to Delhi. This is go, and this is the preposition. I go to Delhi. We say, we go to Delhi, or even in plural cases, third person, we say, they go to Delhi. But in the third person's case, we simply say, he, she goes to Delhi. This is the only difference, go plus es. Sometimes yes, sometimes es. We add the verb while making the sentences, communication, conversation in the simple present tense. And again, we also form the small and small sentences of simple present tense, which will definitely useful for us. For example, we have some examples like this, which we use forever in simple present tense, and which are the universal facts. For example, the sun rises in the east. This is a rise plus s, because the sun comes into the category of it. He, she, it, third person singular. The sun rises in the east. This is the verb form, and while we use also for any information. This is the action and for information. status, identity, we use to be helping verb. For example, hydrogen is. If it is plural, we can use are. Hydrogen is lighter than air. So this is form also we use, and is are. I am a teacher. Hydrogen is. They are. This way also we form sentences. Hard work also comes third person singular number like son, eat. Hard work leads to success. These are some examples which talks about the simple present tense. Again, we can simply say, my brother works in the rubber factory. My brother works in the rubber factory. Third person singular number, so we have used verbs. If this is plural, then we can use a simply verb. For example, my brothers, plural, we use simply verb in the rubber factory. My brothers work and my brother works. This way also we can form the sentences into the or by the present tense way. Again we say, again we will simply say, Mumbai is the business capital of this is one. Mumbai is means by using the helping verbs we give the detailed information about anything that we want to give, right? And besides that, we can simply say that Mumbai is the business capital of the country. Again, we can simply say sun sets in the west, sun rises in the east, hard work always leads to the success, and like that way we go through so many examples. Again, if you have doubt, we can again solve 5 examples from the text which give also information about this present tense. Then we will move to the present continuous. We have one example. For example, most snakes dash. This verb is in the bracket. We have to bring change in the verb. Most snakes LAYA. For example, computers dash, in bracket we have the verb store large data information. Magnet dash attract iron things. लोखंडी वस्तूला मॅग्नेट अट्रॅक्ट करतो. Plants produce their own food. Our lungs expand. These are some examples. Just to go through it, you will come to know about this. Because we have, this is the noun. If it is plural, we have to use the basic form of the verb. Most snakes is a plural form. We simply say lay. Most snakes lay eggs. And if it is singular, third person singular, most snake, we use lays. Computers, this is again a plural noun, third person plural case, and so we simply use stove. And if s is not there, we use stores. Then we have magnet. Magnet is singular, third person singular noun, so we use yes to the verb. Magnet attracts iron fillings. Then we have plants. This is again third person plural, so we use the basic form of the verb. Plants produce their own food by the way of photosynthesis. By the process of, we can simply say, by the process of the through the process of photosynthesis. Then we have our lungs. This is also plural form, which says our lungs expand. This is, we put it as it is. So these are some examples we will find on page number 33 of written and spoken communication book. After this simple present tense, we will discuss the present progressive tense and some examples of it. Present progressive tense. Present progressive. Progressive is also called as continuous tense. Previously we call it continuous. Now in the modern English grammar we call it progressive, because whatever the action goes on, it definitely progresses. म्हणजे पुढे चालत असते. So it is progressive. And this present progressive or present continuous tense pattern is that we have to use am, is, are plus walking. क्रियापदांचा चौथं means this is the initially we have seen in the simple present tense the basic form of the verb and basic form of the to be's am, is, are. And here to be is helping verbs am, is, are plus क्रियापदाचं चौथं रूप म्हणजे वॉकिंग, टॉकिंग, आयएनजी लागणारं जे रूप असतं ना त्याला आपण चौथं रूप म्हणतो. which shows the actions progress. Action is in progress. जे काय दाखवतं की ऍक्शन विषय प्रोग्रेसिव्ह आहे, प्रगती पथावर आहे, मूव्हिंग आहे. राईट. So am, is, are we use am in the case of I. Is for I just said he, she, it, third person singular number, and are for plural cases you, we, and they. These are the pronouns for which we use am, is, are. And again, this is the fourth form of the verb. I will just form some sentences from this rule, and then we will come to know. For am, first person singular number we use am. I am going to Pune. This is am going. This verb gives the detailed information about the present progressive tense. He is going means he is going towards Pune, so action is progressive. And again, through which is, we say he or she is dancing in the rain. He is dancing. He is or she is dancing in the rain. Or again, we simply say he, she. Again, it means we simply say it means singular. Rain is falling heavily. पाऊस कसा आहे मोठ्याने पडतो. Rain is falling heavily. Computer is storing the large amount of data, information of data. He is dancing in the rain. She is dancing in the rain. Rain is falling heavily. Sun is brightening heavily, or we can say warmly. So these are some examples which gives the detailed information about the actions. I am going to Pune. I am writing a letter. I am listening a song. I am sleeping in the garden. I am playing into the garden. So I am. Again, we know these examples means he is singing a song. She is dancing in the rain. He is writing a letter. She is preparing a meal. And this way, again we have some examples from the plural cases. We have seen the examples of first person I am. Then the third person singular he is, she is, or it is means fan is running fast. Computer is storing large amount of data. Rain is falling heavily. Sun is brightening sharply. So these are some examples. Again we will see some examples from the plural cases. R is used to give the information of plural nouns happenings. For example, we are sitting in the hall. Means one is giving information that we are sitting in the hall. आम्ही hall मध्ये बसत आहोत. That is the present tense information. We are sitting in the hall. They are playing Kho-Kho. Where? On the ground. They are playing. Who are playing? You are listening a song. They are running behind a dog. They are running behind a dog. They are running. We are playing. They are singing. You are listening. These are some examples which give the detailed information of present progressive tense. And this tense, present progressive or present continuous, is very useful to discuss, talk, converse into the present situation, present tense. And same time, it is also gives, because when one is making commentary of cricket, most of the commentary of the cricket we will give into the present progressive tense, and sometimes we use simple present. For example, we say the two Pakistani opening batsmen are going out, start the innings. Pakistani batsmen going out to start the innings. The Indian fielders are taking up the charge. The bowler is getting ready. Indian fielders are getting charge. Pakistani batsmen are taking charge of batting. This way, the commentary, live commentary of cricket, we give by using the present progressive tense. For example, most of the time what happens, I say I teach English every year, but this year I am teaching English literature. Means every year I teach, simple present, I teach. English grammar, but this year I am going to teach, I am teaching English literature. So I am teaching present progressive. I teach every year, teach simple present. I am teaching present progressive. Again, some examples like the food is smelling good. Some example of this type, because you can form many sentences by using this pattern. For example, he is having 5 horse. We can also use having also. For example, I have a pen. We say I have a pen म्हणजे माझ्याकडे एक पेन आहे. सिंपल प्रेझेंट मध्ये म्हणतो आपण. She has a pen. For example, she has a pen. have म्हणजे असणे. हे वाक्य कुण्या काळातलं आहे? सिंपल प्रेझेंटचं आहे. आणि याच हावला हॅविंग लावतो आपण, हॅज ला लावत नाही. तर जसं म्हणतो आपण आय हॅव अ पेन, राईट. आणि याच हावला आपण आय लावून काय करतो? ही इज हॅविंग 5 horses or he is having 5 houses. 5 horses, 5 we can say cars. He is, because to discuss simple present we can use I have a pen, he is a writer, or he teaches well. Means basic verb of the word teach, then am is are, and again has and have. थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर जे आहेत ना, ही सी इट, त्यांच्यासाठी आपण हॅज लावतो. ही हॅज अ पेन, सी हॅज अ पेन. अँड प्रोग्रेसिव्ह मध्ये हाच आपण हॅविंग लावतो. कशाला? हॅवला. हॅव म्हणजे असली, हॅविंग म्हणजे असलेला, ज्याच्याकडे आहे ऑलरेडी तो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल असं एक दुसरं वाक्य घेते, दे आर, इथे सिंगुलर झाला की, आणि हे प्लुरल, दे आर हॅविंग 100 एकर लँड. त्याच्याकडे किती आहे? 100 एकर. आर हॅविंग प्लुरल केसेस मध्ये. अगेन सम एक्झाम्पल, the food is smelling good. Is smelling हे present progressive मध्ये. I am thinking that you are wise. I am thinking he is coming. I am thinking the rain will fall. She is having a great time. He is having a haircut. She is having a dinner. ज्याचं जेवण जस्ट झालेलं आहे. असे काही एक्झाम्पल्स आहेत. These are some examples you can use. There are so many types of examples which give you the detailed information about the, we can simply say about the present progressive, and you can form such sentences while conversing with anyone. For example, we say the fan is running fast, he is coming fast, they are playing well, the rain is falling heavily, the tube is shining brightly. These are such examples we use by the way of am is are plus क्रियापदाचं चौथं रूप. means am is are plus talking. I am talking, he is talking, they are talking, we are talking. Means this way we can form small sentences to handle dialogues in the present progressive tense. With this I stop here. Tomorrow in lecture number 12 we will discuss present perfect tense and present perfect progressive tense. Thank you very much.